by saying I want to kind of legitimize my experience and where I'm coming from before I say what I want to say. Um, I've been metal detecting since, 1976. I started out looking for gold. My dad and I used to go up into the Bradshaw Mountains looking for gold. As a kid, I went up there. Then after I got out of the Army, I went back and started looking with CNG metal detectors, the old Gifford metal detectors, looking for gold. And then went to the Mine Lab 1000, went to the Tesoro Lobo Super Track. And then, of course, started getting into the Mine Lab SD machines, the GP machines, GPX, and so on. I made some good friends in the industry in Arizona. Ben Skippard from Tesoro, Rusty Henry from Tesoro. Rusty, I consider a good friend. We had good training up there. I used Tesoro machines for years and years. The Sand Shark out on the saltwater beaches. And in the process of running a gold school, prospecting school in Arizona, and doing some other projects out there, I met some really good guys. And some of the best prospectors, gold prospectors in Arizona, possibly the world. Brett Chilcott. Brett, manufactured all types of dry washing machines, vacuums, and so forth. Robert Martinson worked for Tesoro, great Army vet. Mike Furness, just a wizard with the Mine Lab GPX and GPZ machines. Calvin Bunker. Man, this guy, he's Mr. Gold Nugget. Just a great guy, jovial, he always got a joke for you, always in a good mood. Don't know how he does it. Debbie Simonsky from Mine Lab, great gal. I mean, I learned a lot from her when I met her at Bill Southern's outing that I went to a couple of years ago. And I've had the opportunity to use and review so many different machines over the years. I've owned so many different machines over the years. And, I've surrounded myself with knowledgeable people, and I've had the good sense to listen to them when they speak. Kevin Hoagland, Bill Southern, Mike Furness, Doc L. I mean, these guys, they just, they know what you're talking about, first of all, and they're not there to sell you a bill of goods. They're there to teach. And if you open your ears and listen, you can learn a lot from these people, and I have. I've been very lucky over the years. Kevin, I like to pull his beard a lot, but this guy knows more, has probably forgotten more than I'll ever know about metal detecting. Bill Southern, he's another guy. He's just, you can go over to his detecting channel, and you can learn so much just by tagging along with him as he goes out nugget hunting. He has, and his forum has more knowledge than you'll ever be able to soak in. Nugget Shooter, nuggetshooter.com. Here's Mike and Doc teaching a greenhorn. Not really a greenhorn either, a guy that's been around, but he's just got himself a new GPX machine there, and these guys are giving him tips. This is one thing about going to the different technology training centers, the different outings. You can learn so much. Nobody knows it all, and you get all these great minds together, and you really can learn so much. After about, I guess 8 years in the gold prospecting school business outside Congress, Arizona, I was contacted by the producers of the History Channel. They were doing a show called What's the Earth Worth? And they asked me if I could put together a segment for them in Arizona about gold prospecting. So I called up these guys I know out there, the Golson family, Brett Chilcott, Calvin Bunker, Robert Martinson, Mike Furness. I also called Bill Southern. Unfortunately, he was not available. He did come to the cast party the night before with his daughter, Michaela, but, he wasn't able to come out the next day, which was too bad. We spent the whole next day filming with the camera crew and the producers out on the gold claims. These were taken out on Calvin Bunker's claim on the east side of Rich Hill, the western slope of Weaver Hill, I guess. I don't want to be too specific, but it was a great day out there. But anyway, the whole reason I'm telling you this is because now my channel is sponsored by Nokta Makro, and I didn't choose this sponsorship lightly, and I really thought about this. I wasn't really keen on foreign manufacturers, even though I've been a mine lab aficionado for many years. But when I first contacted Delic, who is the marketing manager for Nokta Makro, among other things, a lot of people don't know Delic was educated in the United States, worked here in the United States. She went to Indiana University of Pennsylvania, where she got her bachelor's in economics and her MBA in marketing. She went to work for some of the largest technology companies in New York and New Jersey. She was the vice president of marketing and product development at LifeWorks Technology Group. She was the vice president of product development at Micro Innovations, group product marketing manager at Systemax in New York City. I mean, the lady has earned her stripes, becoming the director of sales and marketing at Nokta Makro. She knows the technology, she knows the business, and I'm just I'm very lucky to have gotten on her good side, earned her trust. And it bugs me that I see people putting down Nokta Makro for not having the legends in their hand yet. I think some of the testers did a great disservice to Delic and Nokta Makro by putting out these videos that they did, because what they're videoing is just one prototype, and all these prototypes have been returned now to Nokta Makro, so that the company can now put all these suggestions together, look at the physical machines, look at the wear and tear on the machines. A lot of different dynamics go into this, which most people will never ever think about. Now they're going to have to rewrite a lot of the pages in their manual, because they're adding a lot of technology that they've gained this knowledge now from their testers. So I want to just point out that this machine is not a toy. This is a machine for a seasoned metal detector. This would not be my choice as a beginner's machine. I want you to, just take a look. I've included the faceplate of the MineLab Equinox 800 along with the new Legend. And I want you to take a look at the differences. There are many. And there's also a lot of technical differences. I want you to take a look at some of I have links to the manual as it is written right now. Please look it up. Take a look for yourself. You should be reading this manual daily if you have one of these on pre-order. Now, things will change because they're going to add even more options. Delic just did a update. Poor thing has just recovered from COVID. She said she had it bad, and I'm praying for everyone in the world with this terrible, terrible virus. But, they're working hard over there to get this information. Don't think it's just the United States. I've seen these videos from Denmark, from Italy, from all over the world, Africa. These people are doing a lot of product knowledge in a very short time. So I guess my rant is near complete, but I want you to take the time to investigate what the legend is before making up your mind one way or the other. Let's get the product in our hands and get it out there and use it. Now, Delic says she's going to send me one as soon as they start shipping. So I will let you know, when they start shipping here to the United States.